My mom did show me the importance of faith. She was a good role model. She took me to Buffalo Baptist Church, and I felt God tugging at me during that point in my life. I knew there was something special. We would go up and get saved. I never did that. I don't know why. I never went up during church and said, God, here I am. I was an only child. I thought the world revolved around me. Even though that we didn't have a lot of money, my dad was going to pay for my education. When I got to college, there was something inside me that said, are you good enough to make it in this world? Are you smart enough to make it in this world? And I drove myself into a depression. And anxiety, every time a test would come up, I would go out and party, and that became a habit. I would continue to throw myself in my work. I did not care if I lived or died. I never tried to hurt myself, but it got to that point. I would call out to God in deep desperation. Those were the times that I would call out to Him. It was desperation, like, God, please help me. To fast forward just a little bit, I met a very special person. Her name was Laura Beth. She just had a peace about her, and it was a quiet peace. She was 25 years old at the time when we first got married. Pretty quickly we realized that we needed faith. We knew that we wanted to be one unit. I came from a Protestant background. She came from a Catholic background. We found a parish, St. Athanasius, that we really, really liked. So we started going there. It really wasn't about going to church. It was more about going with her. I was sitting in church one day and I got this feeling that you need to go talk to the priest about you. You've been going to church just to be with her for a long time, and something told me it's about you now. And I told Father Terry, I said, if I had one wish, I wish that he would take this anxiety and depression away from me. And the words that came back weren't what I expected to hear. No, you don't. He said, because the anxiety and the depression made you call out to God for help and brought you to Him, and will give you eternal life. So I went through the RCI process. It was about a year. Great, it was awesome. I loved every minute of it. And then once I got baptized and confirmed, the director of religious education said, won't you just stay around? I've been involved in that for the last 8-9 years. Now I felt confident in my knowledge about the Catholic faith, and I realized I could help some of the people that had been Catholic all their life go down that road. I was doubting Thomas. Because of that, God said, I'm going to show you. He took that anxious, depressed person, and just like Father told me way back when, He will take that and He will transform it.